In this video, we're going to learn how to use looping with map making. Specifically, we're going to make different upper air maps based on a looping profile and using an if statement to help set our contour interval. To begin, we're going to start with the upper air 500 obs underscore contours one. So we're going to go ahead and duplicate that. We're going to take our copy, move it to my notebooks. I'm going to rename this one. And I'm going to name it something like upper air multi-level obs contour. And I'm going to double click to open it up. Again, remembering that here this is the first time I'm opening up this notebook, I need to change my kernel to Valpo Spring 2020. Get that all selected. So we could run through this script, and I'm going to quickly do so, holding Shift-Enter, to go ahead and make a plot of our 500 millibar geopotential heights with contours. And this is our fancy looking one with our colored in lakes and colored in land. So it's taking just a little bit. If you're running this for the first time, you may be downloading some packages here to do that. And we get our wonderful map. So this is a really good map. I like it a lot. But say I also wanted geopotential heights at 850 and at 300. I would maybe want it to do this more efficiently and have it automatically do it by just looping through the different levels. Well, luckily we can do this, and it's pretty easy. We don't have to change our date. We don't have to change our data coming in because it's all going to be at the same time. It's just a matter of doing different levels and then doing different contour intervals. So again, to do this, we're going to want a loop. So we're going to add it into this cell for level in, and we're going to set up an automatic range here. So we're going to start at 850, do 500, do 300. And then we're going to need to add in some if statements. So you see that when I hit the return here, it automatically indented. This is to help me remember that anything I need and want to do within my loop needs to be indented. And so the first thing we're going to do is set some contour intervals. So we're going to say if level equals 850. I'm going to set a new variable cint equal to 30, the proper contour interval for geopotential heights. Else if level equals 500, cint equals 60, elif level equals 300, set cint equal to 120, and then I'm going to add a catch-all in here, else statement. In case I all of a sudden change and do a level that's not there, I'm going to default the cint to be 60 in case it is not otherwise set. All right, so that's great. So within my loop, I'm going to set my cint variable. But now I need to bring all of this into my loop. And so there's either we can go through and tab individually each line. It's one way to go about doing it to get to our one indent level. And so I'll do that for all of these obs. But there's actually also an easier way. If I go ahead and highlight all of these cells, and if I hold on my Mac here, it's the Command key, and hit the end square bracket, it tabs everything in. And if I hit the open square bracket, it'll tab everything out. I'm not exactly sure which keystroke this would be on a Windows machine. And so again, you can always default to tabbing in each line independently. But the reason I need all of these lines to be tabbed in is I want all of this to occur within my loop. And additionally, I don't want to just show the loop now or show the images. I want to also save them. But before I can do that, I also need to update the level each time. So here where I hard-coded 500 in, now I want to use my variable that I'm looping over, level. So we're going to add in level there, which then should auto-translate down to some other things. And then I'm going to want to add in here my level variable, so I update my titles as well. Here we're setting the level based on obs.level, so that should automatically change there. And then we're going to add in a pc.save, and I'm going to make this a format string to then use level HPA underscore date %y %m %d %h dot png bbox underscore inches equal not right tight and DPI equals 150. So just kind of setting up a default name that will change every time. So one of the key elements of adding in level here is that it's going to give a unique name through each loop of this cycle. So first it'll be 500 HPA or 850 HPA, then it'll be 500 HPA, then it will be 300 HPA. Okay, we can even add in some elements here to help us out. We could add in a print statement within this loop saying within an F string, processing level, to let us know where we are in our script. So now that we have everything indented, we've got our CINT being chosen here, but we haven't yet incorporated that CINT. So before we had a 500 millibar map, we want to change our hard-coded 60 for that 500 millibars to now be CINT so that it takes the value of whatever comes out of our if statement. And we might even increase here this to 20,000 just to make sure that if we have some higher level map that we don't accidentally nix and not have a certain contour. So once we've got all that going, we can go ahead and give this a run and see if we have any errors. So see in our loop here it says processing 850. We've got our 850 map coming out, processing 500, our 500 map coming out, processing 300, and getting our 300 map out. And we see that our data changed each and every time. We also now see we saved our images to the side with unique names. And so this is a simple way of adding looping in to quickly create all your upper level maps in one fell swoop. Not too shabby. Thanks for watching. See you next time.